expectations in your mind. Hold me like you never lost your patience. Tell me that you love me more than hate me all the time. And you're still mine. So smoke 'em if you got 'em, 'cause it's going down. All I ever wanted was you. Let's take a drink of heaven, this can turn around. Let's raise our glass up to all the things I've lost on you. Oh, tell me how they lost on you. Oh, just that you could cut me loose. Oh, after everything I've lost on you, is that lost on you? Oh, is that lost on you? Baby, is that lost on you? Is that lost on you? Lost on you. Let's raise our glass up to all the things I've lost on you. Oh, tell me how they lost on you. Oh, just that you could cut me loose. Oh, after everything I've lost on you, is that lost on you? Is that lost on you? I've got my own thing. Feel it, it is strong. As short as people think, but really it is long. I don't have to wait for a miracle. They say I'm pretty as a song. Don't have to save for a rainy day. I know that something comes along. It always comes along. Ooh, boy, I'd love to help. Give you enough rope to hang yourself and watch the silly things you do. Ooh, boy, I'd love to help. Give you enough rope to hang yourself and I hope you're swinging this way too. Boy, I do. I've got my own thing. Feel it in a room. Everybody change when I do what I do, 'cause I do what I do. I don't have to say what I'm thinking, 'cause everyone's radio is on and they've heard my latest song. You don't have to stand there with a drink, because they say that we would get along. So let's just get along. Ooh, boy, I'd love to help. Give you enough rope to hang yourself and watch the silly things you do. other guys. I don't expect you to normalize. I won't get into what you do because I'm betting all my money on you. Don't have to wait for a miracle. They say I'm pretty as a song. They've heard my latest song. You don't have to stand there with a drink because I know that we would get along. So let's just get along. Ooh, boy, I'd love to help. Give you enough rope to hang yourself and watch the silly things you do.
what you're brewing? Does your daddy know that's what you're doing? His little girl's got a reputation out to ruin. She was giving them the country way. Machete in a tree stump, hand up on a chain. Wouldn't let the woman play in the banjo in the rain. Can't recall a tune, but songs always the same. She's a skipping
Many moons ago, before the West was won, and the law was just the youngest man with the fastest gun. I was the tyrant of the desert, the sultan of the plains, with the golden palomino for the golden suzerain. I didn't ride with Shotgun Betty, didn't ride with Jesse James. I didn't ride with wanted outlaws, didn't ride with outlaw gangs. You'll never find my name, though you may look, for my name is only found in the devil's book. I leave a wake of death behind me, 1,000 miles wide, 1,000 rivers of blood and tears, a dying cry. I remember every plea for mercy, begged in vain. I am the great separator and the instrument of pain. I didn't ride with Shotgun Betty, didn't ride with Jesse James. I didn't ride with wanted outlaws, didn't ride with outlaw gangs. You'll never find my name, though you may look, for my name is only found in the devil's book. You'll never find my name. You'll never find my name. You'll never find my name. Oh, my name
Where's everybody? What's going on?
found in the devil's book.
Good morning, Premier Sotheby's superstars. Thanks so much for joining us today in what is really a celebration of your phenomenal accomplishments in this first quarter. And boy, are there so many. And of course, you see what's on the screen now. Number 19 ranking nationally by Riz Media and number 21 ranking by Real Trends in terms of the top brokerages in the United States by sales volume in 2020. You just have to understand, this is such a phenomenal accomplishment. You really have to look into the data, though, to understand that of maybe the top 10, most of those are truly national firms, while the majority of the other ones that are larger than us span over multiple states and are true regionals. So the fact that you were able to accomplish this, number 19 and 21 is just nothing short of amazing, and congratulations to you. Now, we've got a lot on the agenda this morning, so we're going to move fairly quickly. We've got some updates in terms of the Q1 performance and kind of a forecast going forward. We're going to hear about a great new program launch that's happening. We're going to hear some marketing updates, some activities with Ninja, and an opportunity later on this year. And because tomorrow is the start of the virtual G&E, you're going to hear about some best practices on how to take advantage of this really unique event. And we're so thrilled to be moving forward with it. So let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to begin with the numbers. So let's take a look at where we are at the end of the first quarter. First, we have now 1,337 professional sales associates across Florida and North Carolina. And again, as we always state, it has never been about agent count. It is always about agent quality. That's what makes us who we are. We took 1,805 new listings, and we'll talk about this a little bit more, but remember that we all had our concerns about the level of new listings coming to the market. We still have concerns about inventory, but as of the end of the first quarter, we were actually up 1% over this period last year in the number of new listings taken. Of course, here's the phenomenal number. 2,991 closings in the first quarter. That is a whopping increase of 61% year over year, and we all know how remarkably busy you've been. Sales price, because of low inventory, we know it's really been driving up prices. 908,410. That's up 12% year over year. That we haven't seen that escalation in so many years in this business. Now, keep in mind, whenever you have lower inventory, you have more competition vying for less listings. A lot of times that puts more pressure on commissions. And we dropped just 10 basis points though. But I'm going to tell you, that's really essentially holding your own in this highly competitive environment. It is what translates to dollars at the end of the day. You did a fantastic job there as well. And it's really understanding your value proposition. So at the end of the first quarter, $2.7 billion in total sales volume. Yes, you see the number correct. 81% above what we did in the first quarter of last year. Simply amazing. You guys are amazing in what you've been able to do. And of course, that was the end of the first quarter. I do want to point out that March, which was the final month in the first quarter, proved to be the best ever in the history of our company. Number of closings was a record at 1,378. Record sales volume of $1.3 billion. Folks, you closed more than $1 billion in a single month. Do you have any idea how remarkable that is? And of course, at the end of the day, it's about commissions. Record commissions earned $35 million in a single month. And guess what? The good news is it's still going. We project another $1.3 billion in closings in April, which would represent a 163% increase over April of last year. Wow, is all I can say. And let's take a look a little bit more in the numbers, just kind of understanding the trends. You can see contracts written as of April 12th, which is kind of when we drew the line for the purpose of this meeting. New contracts written were up 78% so far year to date. Simply amazing. Of course, we're still early in April, but you can see what the numbers are there. It's remarkable. And listings taken, as we discussed. All the concern about our listings taken being under last year, which they were, in the months of January and February, but then March came on strong. And April is now continuing to exceed April of last year. So actually, as of this date, which we're now into the second quarter, our new listings taken, your listings taken, are up 4% year over year. Truly phenomenal. We need to keep it going in order to make sure we have inventory to sell all the buyers that are coming to you now. So let's take a little trip through the regions quickly. Just kind of take a look at what's happening in Tampa Bay. Closed sales volume, first quarter of this year, up 63% above last year. North Carolina, 75% above last year. Naples, 79% above last year, and you can't help but look at the fact this is over $1.5 billion in closed sales volume in one quarter. Sarasota, moving even up in terms of percentages, 88% above last year. And finally, Central Florida, 91% above last year. This is simply remarkable. It's an incredible accomplishment. Congratulations to all. In addition to all the great success on the general brokerage side, I do need to give a shout out as well to our new development services team and all the associates involved in representing these great projects, which the whole list of them here sold out in the first quarter of the year. And we have some additional great projects that are available now, and we're looking to bring others in the coming months. So we appreciate all the support that you provide. In addition to that, I also want to take a second to give a second shout out to all the professionals on the rental division team, because not only did they end up with a record year last year, really with just insurmountable odds that they had to overcome, their first quarter is ahead of last year as well. So bottom line is congratulations to everyone on our team. Simply an amazing first quarter performance. We know that you are the best in the business and that you have so many raving fans out there who love the fact that you delivered to them an exceptional experience. And because of that, we're particularly excited about our next launch, which is a release of a new program that's really going to help spotlight the great experience that you provide and broadcast it to even a larger audience. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to our Senior Vice President, Christine Newell.
Thank you, Budge. We collect your customers' happy stories and turn them into referrals. And for every agent, your testimonials on your website are everything. So here's an important fact for you to remember. People make decisions based on the feedback of others. We know that 88% of consumers trust online testimonials and reviews just as much as recommendations from friends or family. We also know that 72% of consumers say positive testimonials and reviews increase their trust in business. So whether it's Google, Yelp, or Expedia, people are Googling you before they ever meet you. Let me ask you a question. When a potential client Googles you right now, are they seeing a full range of testimonials of the different transactions that you've done throughout your career? Let's face it, Zillow has totally cornered this space. They actually own the data of our testimonials in the real estate industry. And here at Premier Sotheby's International Realty, we knew that we needed to change this for you. We needed something easy, effortless, and automated. So I'm so excited to tell you that starting in May, we'll be rolling out Testimonial Tree. So it's actually really easy and really cool, okay? After every single transaction, automatically, you don't have to do anything, your customer will get a survey sent right to their email. They can easily rate you from 1 to 5 stars, and they can write a testimonial. And this is kind of what it looks like. I have an example on the screen. What's great is they can even do it from a mobile device, okay? And again, they'll rate you, and then they will write a beautiful testimonial. And then the beauty of this is it just appears right in your inbox. So imagine you're checking your email and bam, there's a beautiful testimonial from the deal you just closed. Then you can actually post it to your social media. And remember, anytime you do that, not only is it a love fest, but that client, all their friends and family see that you worked with them and that they had an amazing transaction. This app has some other great things that I'll just kind of give a brief introduction to. Basically, it will push out to third-party sites like Zillow, like Realtor.com, and Google. Realtor.com, as I mentioned, is a syndication partner, and it'll be very easy for you to cut and paste right from your dashboard these beautiful testimonials right on your social media. You will also have an SEO microsite. What this is going to help do is boost your Google Analytics. And then you get to sign into this great dashboard where you can easily see all of your testimonials, and you can harvest them to put on all your different marketing pieces that you do throughout the year. So it's very, very easy and very simple. So, I'm a big fan of gratitude, as you guys know, and nothing is more beautiful than getting a beautiful thank you from a client. I like to compare us to Ritz-Carlton, and Ritz-Carlton, they have this thing they call the gold standard of hospitality. Here at Premier Sotheby's International Realty, we like to feel, and we know that luxury is not a price point, okay? It's a level of service. So when we're able to look at all of these reviews, we can really ensure that our clients are having a 5-star experience every time. We can increase brand loyalty by engaging with our consumers after the transaction. And you'll never miss an opportunity, because I bet you have not every single time asked every client for a testimonial. So moving forward, this will be done for you. So I'm sure you are just as excited as I am for this to roll out. Again, it's automated. You will have control of your data. You can effortlessly engage with customers after every deal, evaluate your ratings and service with your clients, and generate more business. So we're really excited about this. Can't wait.
All right, well, welcome everybody, and thank you for everything that's been accomplished in the first quarter of 2021. Not only from a company-wide standpoint are we so proud of the success, the marketing department has also created some wonderful assets, which you just saw a small preview. As well as the feedback from you guys on the different platforms that work for you, we always appreciate to know what's working and what improvements we can make. So thank you. So let's take a look at a couple things that we've been working on. And the first one is home life. So this is something that we launched not too long ago, and it's just been released out to the public, 5 different campaigns on ways that you can farm your different areas with market reports. Right now, we have 127 subscriptions, and nearly 50,000 pieces are being mailed every single month. But with 1,300 associates, we feel that there's so much more potential for us to take advantage of this campaign. So we urge you to look at this campaign and get with your regional marketing directors, because this is certainly a way to drive business. We're also excited to be rolling out our Active Pipe campaigns here shortly. These are automated campaigns that you can reach your contacts by simply tagging them. There's 5 different campaigns that are available with different frequencies, but it's just an easy way for you to tag, and all of a sudden you're getting people in your contacts, in your communications automatically. With inventory, as we know, depleting, we want to make sure that you take advantage of our List With Us campaign. So not only do we have postcards, we have the email templates that are already created. We've got social media posts ready for you. We also have digital ads available for you to boost throughout your social media. You can select your region, you can select your target market. There's so many different ways to reach those different people. We also have a wonderful 15-second video available for you to use on all your different platforms. Again, social media. It can be an email blast. It can be on your website. We have these assets ready for you, and it's 100% focused on getting listings. It's that time of year again, so Folio is on its way out. We're excited that Naples is already rolled out, as well as Sarasota and the Tampa region. Central Florida, it's at the printer right now, and North Carolina is coming soon. And with that, we're excited to have nearly 200,000 pieces printed and distributed, not only through Wall Street Journal and local newspapers. This year, we've actually added on Every Door Direct to those different key markets that are going to hit the people that we want to reach. That's actually a 45% increase in print that we did last year. We're also thrilled with the evoker videos, the agent profile videos that have been produced. We're thrilled that we've actually had over 60 videos produced to date throughout the Florida region. North Carolina, we're coming to you soon, and we've also got a really great list of associates already signed up. So if you haven't signed up, make sure you take a look at this opportunity. Let's take a look at a couple of the videos that have been produced recently.
Yeah, for me, living simply means I don't know what it means. I don't know.
I feel like I rambled, so you would have to tell me.
Do I have to start that over again? I don't know what I want you to say.
Cut.
That was weird.
A little bit of foreground element. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Want to do that once more?
Oh my God.
Hot mess.
Congratulations to everybody with the evoker videos. They truly are beautiful. So moving on, we've got our notable and quotables this year. They're in your offices and they're ready for you to utilize. You've got a flyer that's going to be perfect for your listing presentations, as well as a My Marketing Matters direct mailer template and an ActivePipe template. And this year, we really did focus on making sure we have a version that's regionalized for your community and your neighborhoods and your areas. Coming to your offices is a new flyer that explains all the different digital statistics that have come out in 2020. From Premier Sotheby's International Realty level, as well as the Sotheby's International Realty level, there's some wonderful stats there for your clients to see why our websites drive business and visibility to all their listings. Moving on to the website. So we've spent a lot of time focusing on our digital environment, making sure that we're focusing on the organic as well as our paid growth. And we're excited that in the first quarter of 2021 versus 2020, our visitors are up 42%, as well as the visits up 36%. We're thrilled with these numbers, and we hope that they grow even more. Looking at the different advertising that we're doing, as far as digital display ads, we've only had almost 1 million impressions in the first quarter. With a click-through rate of 0.13, while that sounds like a small number, it happens to be 7 times the national average. Looking at some different advertising that we're doing, again, year over year, we're seeing an 80% increase in search volume. We're also looking across the traffic in all of our regions. Our website traffic is up 50%. Leads improved by 43% with our new marketing approaches. Again, we continue to grow our different digital platforms, as well as making sure that we're taking all the different new statistics and algorithms that are out there and improving every day on our online platforms. Looking at social media for the first quarter, we have 689% more people each day on our social media network channels. We also have had 300% more engagement, which are clicks and views and different ways that people are engaging. We're thrilled to see the increase in social media, and we are absolutely committed to make sure that we increase these different efforts. Thank you very much for all you do. I'd also like to take a minute to thank the marketing department and everything they do as well. Your success is our success, and so we are looking forward for the rest of this year and so many years to come. Thanks again.
As always, because our opportunities are often shaped by what's going on in the macro environment, wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about what's currently happening out there today. Now, we know that we all knew that as the pandemic would start to wind down, that we were going to have this return, and everybody kind of debated as to whether we were going to have a V-shaped recovery, a K-shaped recovery, even a Nike swoosh. But the bottom line, any way you look at it, is that we are in a period of significant expansion and growth for the foreseeable future. In fact, if anyone saw the release by Jamie Dimon, and that his description was seeing a Goldilocks moment for the U.S. economy, in which all these variables were going to come together to create significant growth all the way through this year, next year, and well into 2023. Really impressive, gives a lot of credibility to the statements of optimism that are out there now. So when you think about it, everything that's occurring, one of the things that was very interesting during the time of COVID, and especially with all the stimulus payments, was the assumption is all this money would go back into the economy. In reality, what occurred is that many people increased their savings rate. So savings increased, people put money away for the future. And now, of course, they're looking to spend it. U.S. household net worth is at an all-time high right now, despite what we've been through this last year, standing at approximately $18 trillion. And if you look at that, a portion of it is relating to real estate, which equities in real estate right now are at an all-time high. So even on top of everything that's going on there in terms of fiscal stimulus, think about this. The number of people that now have an opportunity, if they so choose, to get a HELOC, home equity loan, whatever, and draw out that cash will inject even more spending into the marketplace, driving the overall economy and GDP growth. Of course, we know an ally recently has been the Fed. The Fed has taken a pretty aggressive stance with regard to making sure the economy moves forward. While there are some reservations about inflation, they're absolutely valid. The feeling is that we really don't have to be concerned about it in the short time, and accordingly, Fed is going to keep the funds rate low, and every month they are increasing their forecast in terms of GDP growth. Most recently, they expect 2021 to be at a incredible 6.5% rate. Really, really strong. And of course, this is reflected in other metrics as well. If you look at the most recent jobs report, 916,000 new jobs created. This is an exceptional monthly performance in terms of new jobs. That dropped the unemployment rate down to 6%. There is every expectation that we will see unemployment rates somewhere between 3 and 4% by the end of the year. So many of these people are going to come back quickly into the workforce. We know that there's approximately 8 million people that currently are long-term unemployed as a result of the pandemic. We always have to worry about them. We should focus on supporting them. But The reality is that the environment is going to take care of a lot of it going forward, just because of everything going on. And with all that, what do we see in terms of the stock market? Record highs. The amount of wealth created in the stock market, which continues to go forward, which creates so much confidence because it is a forward-looking metric. It's something that certainly our customers use as a barometer as to whether they wish to take action, and there's no reason why they shouldn't. And of course, all this is a fact that with the expansion of the number of vaccinations that are going on at present, there is an expectation that we could reach herd immunity by summer, which would really, again, then open things up and put us off to the races. And folks, you see a shot there of me getting my shot, my first of two. I felt like I won the lottery, and I'm just encouraging everybody on our team. I know there's a lot of noise out there, but I'm asking you to please get vaccinated. Let's get back to normal. Let's rock the second half of the year. So, a little bit about the macro picture, because that really sets the tone for what's happening in housing. You all know what's happening in housing. Your phone's ringing off the hook. We just need more listings. But let's talk through a few things. One of the things that's really interesting is the expansion of real estate sales have been so broad-based. It's been really across the country, with the exception of some of the larger cities that we all know and hear about. But even the suburbs outside of the large cities have performed exceptionally well. But one thing's very clear. The higher the price of the property, the higher the percentage of growth in sales year over year. If you look at the 1 million plus mark here, and think about our average sales price again, was over $900,000 in the first quarter. You look at the percentage growth year over year in that category, even the $750,000 to $1 million category, it is simply off the charts, and there's no reason to believe this is going to slow down at all. So let's take a look at some of the things that we see. Because of the low inventory right now, because of the demand, we see all the multiple offers, escalation clauses, everything else. Home price growth has reached a 15-year high. And guess what, folks? This is not temporary. It has room to go even further, and it will. If you look at the latest NAR and Fannie Mae forecast, 11 to 15% year-over-year volume growth is their expectation. Quite frankly, folks, I think we're going to be well beyond that on what we're seeing in the first and second quarter, but that's okay. They need to be conservative. There are some things on the side, tightening lending standards. We're seeing escalating FICO scores. Interest rates ticked up a little, but we also know they just came down as well. But because of that, we're seeing, more cash, lower LTV purchases because people know their bids aren't going to be competitive. We also see what's happening on the new construction side, and that it's really lagging demand, skyrocketing prices, builders halting due to price uncertainty, and even lotteries are back. Building supplies are difficult to find. And so many builders simply are unwilling to commit to a contract because they don't know when they can actually deliver their performance or what the price should be. One of the things in our coastal areas, and quite frankly overall, that we have to also be aware of is that there could be some rather significant increases in insurance rates coming in this year, but it's something that we just have to factor in. Above and beyond it all, though, we know what the only governor is on the speed at which we run this year is that there are indeed more realtors than listings right now, with only 2 months of listing inventory nationally. So when you think about it, it's really, if you look at driving a car, the gas pedal's the demand and the brake is the supply. We know we've got supply issues, not only in real estate, but even like chips. We know that automobile manufacturers are not able to deliver vehicles at the speed. There's other industries that have far more demand right now for their product than what they can deliver. So we need to actually correct these supply side chain issues. And if we do that, the sky's the limit for how we go forward. That's a little snapshot. I hope you're as optimistic as I am, because it's really remarkable. But because of our current environment, One of the things that we want to talk about this morning with you for just a few minutes is a concept of private placement. Now, I know for some of you watching today, this is nothing new. It's been part of your world for a long time. For others, this is kind of a new concept. And we know that what's occurred is because of a low inventory environment, people are looking for an opportunity to take advantage of that and to increase their internal sales wherever possible. Always, though, with respecting what is in the best interest of the consumer. So a couple things. Private placement was principally kind of in history used within the Naples region. And at any given time, there may be 20, there may be 30, there may be 40 properties. Some of those properties were shifted off the market into private placement, but the listing was kept active, out of season, then brought back on. We know that NAR Clear Cooperation policy has kind of changed our world because of the inability to publicly promote anything unless it's within the MLS, needing to be within 24 hours. This is also different from Coming Soon, which is a category that several MLSs have that we're really not engaged with, and there's several reasons why it's not being done. But let me tell you what we have done. Is that if you now go into My Hub and go under listings, you'll be able to pull up a list of private placement listings by region. So you will know if there's any properties that we currently have, it's an active listing, but it may be just in the process of getting photography done and other work done in order to prepare it to actively market. It is within that window that we want to take advantage and have everybody be aware of any listings that your peers are bringing in. So if you go on that list within My Hub, it'll be every single private placement listing in the order of the sequence in which it was entered into the system. You'll know whatever properties that are out there right now that you may not be aware of because they're not an MLS. Now, this is different from something that kind of SIR is looking at a brand level, which is First Look, that we'll talk a little bit later about, but I don't think it's really necessary for us at this time. But the reality, like anything else, we have a methodology behind how we're going to approach this. It is going to be completely voluntary if you want to participate or not, but we'd encourage you to do so, because what we would generally be doing is modifying the listing terms in the language. Some documents in certain MLSs have it already, some it has to be added, but we're probably looking at adding standard language of 10 days to give you that window of time to be able to market it internally to PSER before it's actually released to the market. And hopefully we can generate some additional in-house sales accordingly. Your managing brokers will have more information in the future, so get with them. I'm sure they'll be sharing it. And again, I want to do a second shout out to the incredible managing brokers and office assistants without whom we simply would not function. So thank them for everything they do as well. Let's get private placement going and let's create some more in-house sales.
Gratitude, abundance, living in a positive mindset, having crucial conversations with clients as a trusted real estate advisor. These are just some of the many things that I love about the book Ninja Selling by Larry Kendall. So, moving forward here at Premier Sotheby's International Realty, I knew I wanted to do a segment on Ninja just for us. And so I'm very excited to tell you that starting in May, I'll be holding Ninja Download. So Ninja Download is focused on the core principles of ninja selling. Each topic will explore a theme that together we will process through and understand how we can connect this to our business right now. I've also lined up guest interviews with some of my favorite ninjas, including Larry Kendall and also including the author of The Go-Giver, Bob Berg, as well as some major ninja superstars that are featured in the book and in the network. So, when I thought about doing this, I thought to myself, if I were an agent right now, what would I want to hear? And I think it also starts from hearing from our other agents, right? And so together we'll be focusing on how they're using Ninja to earn a higher income per hour while having a great quality of life. Also improving mindset and health, which are so important in our industry. how you can work with clients using the Socratic method, understanding the law of value, and basically, how are they doing it? How are these rock stars using Ninja to be absolutely amazing in real estate right now? So join me starting in May through October, 1-hour sessions. You can attend live or you can download and listen on your device. And because I know you spend so much of your life in your car, I'll also include audio files so you can easily listen to this while you're in the car. Please mark your calendar. May 19th, 9:30 a.m. will be the first one. And then join me every Wednesday every third Wednesday of each month from May through October. I cannot wait to connect with you. So this brings me into the next segment of Ninja, our 2021 installations. So we finally have our dates all ready and locations. Starting today, you can actually go and sign up for an installation. Now, I want to tell you that because of COVID, seats are very, very limited and probably will sell out. So don't wait on this. You definitely want to sign up for Ninja Selling. This changed my life, okay? And it has changed the lives of so many agents. There's no reason that you should not invest in yourself. So go ahead on the Ninja Selling website. It's ninjaselling.com. Go under events and you can easily find the one closest to you. And if you're not already a member of the Sotheby's International Realty Ninja Facebook group, please make sure you go on and connect with us. Both myself and Melanie Frank and many other ninjas within the network are on here. We have classes, we have a beautiful community, and there are referrals just exchanging. So be sure to join us. It's a great way to connect with other ninjas within the network.
As always, folks, we want to create some meaningful opportunities for you to engage, to share, and to learn from experts in the business, which more often than not is each other. And I wanted to touch on a few things that are coming up here in the second quarter that are already programmed. First of all, we've been doing our PSERV Pro series every single month. So look at it again this month. These are so good because these are really tied specifically to a key area of the business. And the speakers for these series are always your peers who are the ones that are out there doing it and succeeding with it on a daily basis. And we also have, in addition to those panel sessions, we have our 10 tips in 10 minutes as part of the PreServe Pro series. And if you just go to Insight and you go to the toolkit, you'll be able to pull that information and all the various sessions are recorded and available to you to listen at any time. In addition to that, we have a couple of different opportunities for guest speakers who will be with us on May 26th at 10 o'clock, Elliot Eisenberg. He's called the Bowtie Economist. He is not only incredibly witty, but brings remarkable perspective to the world of economy. I guarantee you'll learn a lot of information that will help you with your customers. And then secondly, if ever there was a need for a session, I think you can relate to this. With Coach Liz Bentley, Optimize Work and Avoid Burnout, and June 17th at 10 o'clock. I know I'm going to be tuning into that one.
So everyone, it's here tomorrow, GNE. You'll see right in front of you right now a QR code. If you actually focus your camera on your mobile device on that flow code, it'll open up registration for GNE in case you have not yet registered. So again, this starts tomorrow and it's going to be April 20th to 21st. You can sign up via this, QR code, or you can sign up right on Access. So I want to just go through for you a few quick tips and best practices to maximize this virtual event happening. So the first thing that you want to do after you register is you want to work on your profile. You want to upload your photo and make sure that you fill that out. You also want to be sure to register for breakout sessions by sphere, okay? So we know this year there will be a way for you to virtually connect with others in these breakout rooms. So I have on the screen right here a list of all the different spheres, and you want to be thinking to yourself, who do I want to connect with that can help benefit my business? Now, I had a little bit of an inside scoop right here for the general session that takes place right at 12 o'clock Eastern time. Don't be late. I've been told something big is going to happen, and if you're literally 2 minutes late, you'll miss it. Okay, so make sure you're there for general session. Also, we are going to be signing in on a new platform, not Zoom, okay? So this means there will be more interaction and you can direct message, or DM as you like to call it, other agents on the platform. So I have a few little tips. Since this is not Zoom, we want to think ahead, okay? We want to dress to impress. Please do not wear a hoodie. We are Sotheby's International Realty, and you want to show up just dressed to impress. You want to make sure that your background looks nice, since there will not be a virtual background. You also want to make sure that the light source is in front of you, okay? When you have light in back of you, you can't see your face. So have that light source or window in front of you. You want to use a laptop with a camera for the best photo, and elevate your laptop just a little bit. It gets rid of this. Good little tip. And then make sure that you plug in with earphones with a microphone. So most earphones actually do have a microphone, and this ensures that people will be able to hear you when they're speaking with you. A few other quick little tips. I would keep a little pen and paper next to you and write down the name of anyone you happen to connect with. That way you can follow up with a nice thank you note and card. Also, anybody that you meet that you jot down, you want to be sure that you do follow them on social media so that you can really nurture that relationship. I also tell agents, anytime you have the privilege of meeting other Sotheby's International Realty agents, that, think about forming a little group of agents in which you can exchange ideas and network, and also increase your referral business. People call these groups masterminds, and they're just phenomenal. So be on the lookout for anyone you really connect with, and see if you can start a little follow-up group after the virtual G&E. So I'll be seeing you at G&E, virtually of course. Don't forget Nicole Kidman and other amazing keynote speakers. So we wanted to put together a quick little montage of some agents that had great memories of past G&Es that they wanted to share with you.
My takeaway from the Vancouver event in 2019 was walking to a great bar, which I love to do, meeting some fellow associates from other locations around the country and around the world, and coming away with some great referrals from them that I'm now part of a national group, and we interact with each other regularly, and I get some great phenomenal business and feedback about how different parts of the country are working.
It's all about connecting at the G&E. I've been to the Miami G&E, which was fabulous. You're meeting really successful associates and advisors from around the world, which really reinforces the global brand.
My favorite story at G&E is going to Las Vegas, and we're outside, and there's like 300 people there, and I meet Jeff Wilson because we're both tall, and so we bonded right away. And when I said, how do I get in contact with you, he took my phone and he put me to his Facebook page, which had his Evoker film. And the moment I watched his Evoker film, I knew that I wanted to know him. And so I came back to my office, and I was so excited to share it with all my agents, and now we have Evokers, so what a great thing.
Best time you could ever have. Business, friendships, whether it's in person or virtual. Get involved. The friendships I made over the years, the business relationships, the business I get from them, the business I send to the other agents, it's priceless.
I have had the opportunity to attend the G&E in Vancouver 2 years ago, and that has been one of the best things that I have done since joining Premier Sotheby's. It was a great opportunity for me to meet other agents literally around the world and build connections. I'm so grateful for it, have met many people, and as I said before, it's really helped my business tremendously.
So we thought we'd have some fun and create our very own Sotheby's Shuffle. Many of you know that TikTok has over 700 million users, and we love to see the latest in dances and viral social media videos. And so we have our very own agent, Jaubrey. She's in the Central Florida region, and she also has a background as a choreographer and dancer, and she's created this amazing Sotheby's Shuffle in honor of the virtual G&E. Take it away. All right, are you doing the Sotheby's Shuffle? So we've gone ahead and posted in a complete instructional guide right in Insight under marketing and social media. So you can start practicing your Sotheby's Shuffle, and please post it on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. We can't wait to see you doing the Sotheby's Shuffle.
Now, Christine did a fabulous job telling you how you can benefit and take full advantage of this upcoming virtual G&E. But I wanted to take a moment just to add something to that. You're going to hear as part of the G&E a call to action, and that will be because of the G&E, even though we're not doing it in person, I can tell you the brand has spent over $1 million in the production cost, and all this is being done free of charge. What they are asking you to do is to make a donation of any size that you wish to the brand aligned charity, which is News Story. Now, everybody knows News Story. You know, you've met Brett Hagler, the lead of News Story. We've talked about it before. Most importantly, you were able to raise enough funds between you to fund the construction of 6 homes. It's amazingly impressive how this changes lives. And I know my wife and I have built homes in the past in Haiti. And in fact, we just signed up as part of the Architects program to fund a home every single year, as well as overhead expenses for the organization. So you can tell this is something that I feel strongly about as well. Nothing could be better aligned with real estate and how we all change lives. Please give your consideration and making a donation on behalf of yourself and the brand and the company, and let's build a lot more homes going forward. Thank you. So folks, we come to the conclusion of our time together. We thank you so much for joining us and hope you're as excited about what lies ahead as we are. We always have to end with a vision of our company and who we are. We are the leader throughout the markets we serve, recognized as a real estate company of choice and committed to setting the ultimate standard within luxury real estate. That's what you do every day. It's why we have such respect and appreciation for your world and everything you make happen for buyers and sellers. Thank you so much for all you do. Have a great balance of your day, and let's rock the second quarter.